All right, if you picked pile one, this is your reading for the message. I have been sick, and so I finally feel good enough to give a message to you guys, and I felt really called. So this is going to be a timeless reading. So whenever you see this, this is going to be a message for your upcoming week. So if you pick pile one, I'm just going to get straight into it. Let's not dilly-dally. So I feel like either something or someone made you feel small or inadequate. It could be like a friendship, like someone. But again, that doesn't have to be. It just feels like either something, maybe an event, or just someone is making you feel small. And I feel a little bit of weight, a little bit of sadness. Definitely, like it's like it could have made you cry or have some tears or some frustrations. I definitely felt that for a second, but I feel that not lasting long, and like your spirit guides quickly, like they're showing me like literally your heart, and like they're doing something to your heart, and I just feel like you quickly come to the realization, and like I don't know, you just kind of get over it, and not in a harsh way like telling you need to just get over it. It's like you yourself, like all of a sudden like you don't care, but in a very healed way, not a I don't care, let's ignore it toxic way, a very like, you know what, it's okay type of way. So for you, there might be a lot going on right now. You might have been hoping something comes to fruition, or something happens, or you're able to have some type of celebration or event, or even like you were hoping on traveling somewhere. Obviously, this is a general message, so really take what resonates, because I'm going to probably get a few messages for a couple of you. Okay. Let's see. What is that about, Spirit? Like this is a message for someone. The fun way isn't always the best way. The easiest way isn't always the right way. The uncharted sea. Yeah. You know, uncharted sea, that's definitely about stepping out of your comfort zone, you know? Almost feeling like you're having to do something alone, and take matters into your own hands. And I also hear accountability and noble action. Like you don't need to wait for someone else to sail your boat. You are like you are meant to be a leader. And so I feel like Spirit's making me feel like it's like you are an evolved soul, but sometimes like some souls might catch you off guard or rub you the wrong way, or trigger something within you. And your angels want you to just not take it personally and try to expand and grow through it. And someone might have said something that was painful, or something might feel very unresolved, and your angels are really wanting you to grow through that through love. And not everyone is going to see eye to eye with you, and that's really okay. That doesn't mean that, say you get in a fight with someone and there's a disagreement, that doesn't mean you need to turn on yourself and have destructive tendencies. I feel like that was a message for someone out there. Others of you, if that doesn't resonate, this is new growth, new territory, okay? And to know the next step, you're going to need a bit of quiet. And because it almost feels like not chaotic in a negative way, but almost like the energy's ramping up, the energy's speeding up, and you're going to need, you know, that stability, that strength for what's coming. And what's coming is good for you. Don't get me wrong. It is good and perfect and grand and meant for you. But is bringing a lot of emotional maturity, emotional stability, and change. We have 8 of Pentacles. Let's see. 8 of Pentacles. It's like maybe you've been working hard on something and someone made you feel like you couldn't do it. Others of you, if that doesn't resonate, you're completing just this huge karmic lesson this week, and that really makes sense because astrologically, I actually wrote down that this is actually pretty rare. There will be a second full moon in Capricorn, and this is very, very highly, highly, highly karmic, and this second one is happening this week, and it's bringing huge closure, refinement, and integration, and they're, closing up very, very, very big karmic loops. And there's this energy of you've been working on something for quite some time. You've felt initiated to do something or complete something or become something, and it's like your journey to that has been very long, right? The 8 of Pentacles shows working really hard, truly working so hard you might even have a crick in your neck. You might feel like you need to go like that and expand that. I don't know, I felt like that energy, like my neck just popped. Like you need to look up and like appreciate how far you've come. And it feels like just for a second though, because you're on something, and it almost feels like you're catching this wind, you're catching this momentum, and it's gonna take you far. It's gonna take you far, and this is good. It's like you're on this boat, and all of a sudden you have your sail up, and you catch the right breeze, the right wind just comes and takes you fast. You start sailing fast out of nowhere, and it's like spirit coming through to boost your sails and push you towards where you're meant to be. And it's like they're showing me that through them pushing you fast, in this moment, and it gaining momentum, it's like the waters might get rocky. It might get rocky, and you might get like, anxiety, and the fears might come, and you might get scared and panic and be like, oh shit. But all of a sudden, like I felt the waters calm, and you're coming to this 9 of Cups, this deep wish fulfillment, this achievement, okay? You're going to be so satisfied. You're on land. You found the gold. You found what you've been looking for. And it's going to be the biggest reminder to always believe in yourself. Also, elephants for someone might be a sign. Okay? I'm going to read this. Elephant, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. It's almost like you don't even try. That's exactly goes with what Spirit was showing me. Because you weren't over here rowing, and like I didn't see you on the boat like moving around having to work. Like all of a sudden, like you're just sitting on the boat, and all of a sudden this gust of wind hits those sails, and you start speeding through, and you didn't even have to do anything. It is Spirit coming to you, pushing you to the finish line, pushing you to this. What are they pushing you towards? I mean, there is this wish. It's this wish. What else? They're wanting me to use this deck. What are you pushing? What you've been waiting on. That's interesting. I heard your true North Node. That's what I heard. And the North Node represents destiny. And it's funny because what for a second might feel like a mishap, you're going to be like celebrating. You're going to be celebrating soon. What are they going to be celebrating? I just heard big triumph. What will they be changing into? Okay. So we have a grand symphony. These cards are beautiful. An awakening genius. It's like, dang, it's like, you know that part of the grand symphony where it's like the music almost pulls back for a second, almost slows down and gets kind of quiet for a second, just to have that one last, like where it comes back loud, like for that grand, just, you know, almost like ending, that grand finale. And that's what it feels like, that's what you're coming up to. And then all of a sudden that grand finale comes, and it's like through that journey of listening. And I just heard listening to your music, and like the music being your life and your journey, this whole journey of this beautiful journey in art that is your life. It has been to awaken this sacred being within you, this awakening genius. There is such sacred intelligence, such, I just heard light worker energy. This, you truly are meant. I just heard a leader for the ages. You are meant to be one of the greats. You are a genius. You are unlike nothing, no one, no spirit. Okay? And I know it's like a couple of you are watching this, but every single person that is watching this, you have no idea the liberation you will achieve by barely even trying, just stepping into your power. I literally saw you walking on fresh grass, and it feels so natural, it feels so effortless, and it's just all of a sudden you magically, you morph into who you were meant to become. And leadership calls you. I keep hearing that leadership calls you. It really does. And this week, or either someone already has, or if someone maybe says something nasty or tests you, do not pay them any mind. Truly. Because, not in a petty way, but whatever they say is just almost laughable to you and your soul and your and who you are and what you've been through. It's whatever they say to you, it's nothing. It is. I just heard scum on my shoe, and I just saw like gum on the bottom of someone's shoe, and it's like someone's opinion that might be like, you know, low. It's like, understand that it's worth that. It's worth the gum on someone's shoe. That's what it is. Because this is you. This is you. Goddess. Healing feminine energy. No matter where you are, if you are a man or a woman, this energy is sacred. It's holy. You are someone that has evolved in a way where they are able to access that amount of divinity within them and spread it out. I literally saw like this pure energy coming from the sky, going into you and diffusing out. You hold that much power. You hold that strength. You hold God's glory in a way a lot of people have never even felt before, and so sadly might not in this life. But the point is that you are meant to be your true divine self, because that is the holy mark. That's what I heard. Whatever that means. That is the holy mark. To embrace who you really are. That is God's gift. And you are, oh my God, I love that. Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals by harnessing universal energy. I just heard great conqueror. It's crazy because it's like your energy is so strong and so powerful. You don't get it. You don't get how your energy. I'm so sorry. I just got the Justin Bieber things playing in my head. You don't get it. That it, like, it's clocking to you. It's not clocking to you that I'm standing on business. That's for some reason came in my head. it's not clocking to you of how big of a soul you are. And they were kind of showing me like a grand symphony, and imagine a grand symphony, god, sometimes it will have like 50 people in it, even more, like playing all these instruments, and they're showing me how like your energy is so big and grand. Like it spreads out. It's like you are playing all the instruments, and you're conducting all of this and this beautiful symphony. You're the guy with those thingies going like this. Like you are every single component. You are every single factor. You are every single important piece all wrapped into one. You are every single. It's like you can be anything. You don't need anyone. You can be it all because you already are all of it in one. And this magic, it's just about to explode out of you in the most beautiful way. You are about to see. You're about to see the beautiful harmony, and it's like I keep hearing the part of the symphony where it's like it gets really exciting, and it's like it almost starts amping up, and it's like something big's about to come through you. Something big is about to come to you. Dragonfly, you bring light into this world. Do not forget that. Let's see. Angels, one last thing. What would you like them to know? I heard that you came here for this. You came here for this. The Hermits, number 9, which is also associated with Virgo. It's like, and then also saying how like you came here for this at the same time. In those sad moments, don't regret. In those moments of solace, understand why you're here and your mission and the beautiful light. And you know what? It's okay to retreat. And your angels want you to learn how to just take care of your energy above all else. Take care of your energy above all else, because I see that someone or something has triggered you. And your angels want you to know that don't let that trick you, because things are about to get so beautiful, so extraordinary. Do not forget. Don't forget that all you ever needed is yourself, and that you know the way, and that you have every single thing you need to make it happen, and know that you are on the way. You are on the way to your big triumph, to your big wish. Okay? Something beautiful really is about to manifest, and it is something you've been working on for years. Congratulations. I love you. Okay, if you picked pile 2, this is going to be your message. So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this is going to be a message from your angels, your spirit guides, God, whatever, you believe in. And this is just going to be your messages for this week. And I find it really interesting. I did the first message inside for pile 1, and then I felt so called to come outside. And I just felt like I felt like my energy just slow down and relax and become like almost soft. And I pulled this card for you. It says, "Dear and love, be gentle with yourself. You heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace." And it's like, it makes so much sense, because I came out here and felt so called to just be still and be with nature. And the way my energy just softened up, it's like this week, it's about being like soft with yourself. Okay, not hard on yourself, literally the opposite. Like soft with yourself and gentle. and just breathing and being outside and connecting with your own inner heart. And some of you might be like, well, what does that look like? What, And I think one, it's being always truthful with yourself in every moment, even in those moments of anger, really trying to see the truth in all things, and sitting still and connecting to your heart. Go outside, meditate, just be. You don't have to go outside and be like, I'm going outside to meditate specifically. Just go outside, close your eyes, and just be. Don't have any expectations. Literally the opposite of being hard on yourself. There is no way to screw it up. Like, every way you will do it right, as long as you just give yourself a moment to be. And that's the message for this week, is really just closing your eyes and embracing that stillness and giving yourself at least 10 minutes a day to do that. And they're literally like, it's gonna change your life. And that they're saying right now, more change is gonna come from embracing the stillness and being gentle to yourself. So working harder or harder results aren't gonna lead to like bigger, faster results. Right now, there's transition and there's change, and there's this little bird. And there's a lot upcoming as well of that. And so they just want you. I just heard release. So there's some emotions, stored up energy, memories, pent up emotions that are being revealed and resolved, and then like being released. And it's funny because some of you might even experience like some coughing or coughing up some mucus. Someone here might experience that, and you're quite literally moving this energy out. So hydrate and rest, and I just heard electrolytes. Yeah, so your angels are wanting you to be gentle with yourself, and that more change is going to come from that. I also got this card. 22 might be significant, but that's just definitely about, alignment and balance. Honor your mystical creative force. And that brings me to, again, meditating and connecting to literally this spirit inside. Because society almost makes us live in our mind with every single thing that's distracting or chaotic or confusing or fearsome. And it's like, we need to separate from all that and have boundaries and space from social media and whatever it is, and connect to your own energy, because that's connecting to God. That's connecting to the love of the universe to heal and cleanse us, and we need that. We need that so badly in this time and space. And if we don't make the conscious effort to give that to ourselves, to come outside and sit in the moment of stillness or meditate and connect to that peace, we need it so bad, then life will be unpeaceful. Life will be, I don't know why I heard tragic, like everything will be more dramatic, everything will be more intense. And there's this rest, that your soul needs and craves. And I don't know why they're making me think of this, but when a soul dies and then they go to heaven or whatever you'd like to call it, it's this place where they go to heal and rest, be in the hands of the divine, heal in the waters of God. And it's like, that's what's needed this week. And it's so interesting because they're really concentrating it on this week. Like, I don't know if it goes past this week or if it's just gonna be just this week that's about that stillness. So give yourself that. Give yourself that, because you might not have the chance to embed it now or something, the way you like, maybe get busier later or something. Or maybe it's just your soul, it like needs it so bad. I just saw a hummingbird. And I just heard unburdened. Your soul should be unburdened. And I feel also tension here. So, so definitely drink lots of water. And it's like, I think you're also being called to in times of when you're having a difficulty responding not emotionally, to breathe through a situation and just try to see the bigger picture and not hold like someone's words against them, and also like pay them no mind. That's a message for someone. Okay, we have possibility and hope. I just heard love letters. Maybe you need to write yourself love letters and a list of all the things that you love about yourself so much. Like literally, say you were a goddess that you like worshipped in ancient times. What are the attributes of you that you would love about yourself? What about you would make you your favorite goddess? I don't know. That was an interesting little thing that came through. I just heard you'll travel the world. And I kept getting that like Greece energy before this. I don't know if it has to do with that, but just when we were talking about goddesses, it like made me feel that Greece energy. But I don't know if it's like tied to this travel too. It can really be tied to anything. I think that's it might not seem that way, but your soul and like you're getting to a point in your journey where you're gonna have so much more freedom and luck and possibility. And I just see you moving and experiencing new things and trying new things. And I just heard exploring the waters, and I saw you like in some beautiful clear waters, and I just feel like literally exploring the beautiful ocean waters of this world. And it starts, I just heard, with nutrition, living that beautiful magical life, like you're in an oasis in life, and it's like God wants you to have that. And he's saying it starts at the cellular level. And then like just something about, like the contents in this fridge, like it starts at the cellular level. For some of you who have kids, I just heard what you feed your kids. It's so interesting. They're referencing how like health is wealth, and the contents in this bag reflect the contents in your bag, like your purse, and it's like health is wealth, and the more you take care of your health, literally, the more richly and godlike and just beautiful and really joyful and just worth it, like if you take care of yourself. And it starts at the cellular level, eating right, getting the right nutrition, getting oxygen in your body. They show me someone like literally meditating out in the sun, like getting sunlight, like all of those things, meditation, all of those things, eating right. Those are things that affect your cells, literally. So it's like, change your life. You want to change your life? Anything can come. Anything's a possibility if you just believe. I just literally, it flashed in my mind like someone on a yacht, like anything is a possibility, and it starts with what goes inside your body. It starts with that. And I also heard rational thinking. When something happens and something arises, not freaking out and being like thinking this is the end of the world, but realizing you're protected and that this is a sign and that God is in the process of sending you better and that you are truly protected. And God is kind of saying right here too that like in the end, when in doubt, simplify life. Simplify things by just taking care of your health and everything else in every area. Work, health. My dog's so rudely interrupted because they started fighting with the neighbor dog. But I was just saying, yeah, the biggest message is like, do not overwhelm yourself. Rest. Take care of yourself, take care of this body, and everything else is going to fall into alignment in ways you wouldn't even believe or couldn't even imagine. I just heard health organized. Everything is going to fall into place if you just simplify it and just take care of your health, eat better, oxygen, move your body, hydrate, and also drinking that good purified water, you don't want fluoride chemical water. Because also, you are an empath and you have this very, 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 very big energy within you. And it holds so much light that you need to do a lot to honestly ground that energy and cleanse it and take care of it. And you have a lot of gifts and you need to honor those gifts because God made you that way and you will literally change the world just by being you. And your angels want you to know that and they love you and everything is going to be all right. And I feel like answers are really coming in after this week. Like, you're going to have so much clarity, like news, clarity, answers, and you're going to feel so much better. I just heard you're going to feel alive. So, rest, be gentle with yourself, meditate, truly connect to your inner light. Because you deserve peace. Your nervous system deserves peace. Also, one last thing. A magnesium oil, a topical magnesium. I just heard magnesium. Like, you need that. Taking it and like having a topical magnesium, like that will be so good for your nervous system and your digestive system.